So if you're new, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back. This today is, for me, yesterday's Junetober project. It is the Natty and Moon Gothic Gift Folio for week 3, which is Gothic week. And put that down because it's bothering me. I've already gone to the trouble of cutting everything out because you don't need to see that. You know how to cut things out, correct? And you'll notice here that this piece is green. That is because when I was printing this, my printer decided I didn't need magenta ink anymore. But that's been fixed. I'm just going to roll with it. So I think the first thing I'm going to do, it's going to be this, an envelope folio thing. This is the last page. I don't know why, but yeah. We're going to put this together. I'm going to use this set of directions to help me out some. There's my bone folder so I don't get lost. And I'm going to need, looks like some glue, some ink. Sorry that I keep reaching across. I think I'm going to use black ink for this one. And I am going to need a hole punch. So let's get started. I'm not going to pause you for the inking. Normally I would have already inked, but maybe there's somebody out there who needs to know this. But you just dip your brush or your blender or tool or whatever. You don't have to use this. You absolutely don't. You could use your finger. You could use a stiff paintbrush, but I would make sure it's a stiff one. See, it kind of works there. But yeah, you can go down and get a beauty blender from the Dollar Tree that does the exact same thing as this. The only reason that I went out and purchased this one specifically is because it has the Velcro on it that I can just stick new pads on and change out my color when I want to. And now I have a black thumb. I mean, I've always had a black thumb. I can't grow plants, but it doesn't matter. So you just take it, dip it, and just kind of, everybody says dab it on, but I don't like that. I just kind of brush it against it. I keep it, let's see if I can do this. I keep it like this, about 90 degrees-ish to the paper, and just do that, and see how it just barely gives you that line? That's the way I like it. Some people like it other ways. Some people do this. And then you get more if you do it that way. I know I say a lot, and I'm sorry for that. I'm not comfortable speaking. Being on video is a nightmare for me, but I am learning how to live in this world where digital is everything. So here I am on video. We're going to ink this. I'm going to pause this video and I'm going to go ink the rest of this off camera because you don't want to sit around and watch me do this. But I will tell you that I'm going to ink every single piece. And then I'm going to take it and turn it over and do the same thing on the other side. Because I like that look. Is that necessary? Absolutely not. You can absolutely leave it plain. You can, I don't know, put blue ink on it, green, it doesn't matter. You make this look how you want it to look. That's the important part. So I'm going to pause this. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. And you'll notice I have a cutter on my desk, except I don't have the cutter blade attached. I have the score blade. Because, well, I thought I was going to do this. There it goes. I want to make sure I get my folds right. So we're going to line her up. Now that we've finished inking all the way around. Line her up. And you can see right here, see the darker bits? Now figure out where you're at. There you are. Still getting used to this video thing. We're going to line the darker bits up with this line right here. And this is not a Fiskars one, so it doesn't have the wire on it to make sure you're in the right spot. But that's okay. We can work with this. Okay. That one's got to be folded. That one don't have a fold. That's a pocket. This is one of the wings. No, this is the wing. This is another pocket. I lied to you. There's another pocket. There's another pocket. This is an envelope. I hope this is an envelope. Let me look at my instructions here. Yep, it's an envelope. So, it doesn't. You'll see it doesn't have any score lines. It's part of the aesthetic. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this edge here and this edge here, and we're going to line them up as best we can, because I use scissors to cut this part out, so my cutting skills are not great, but we're going to line them up the best we can along that line so that it's on that side of the line. Okay, and then we're going to take this and run it across there. And can you see the fold? Maybe we screwed it this way a little because that didn't quite get where I wanted it to. But that's okay. It's okay. There are no mistakes. And I'm not going to call them happy little accidents. I don't think that's trademarked. But we don't make mistakes. We make crafting problems that require smart solutions. That's too long to be a tagline. But anyway, I don't make mistakes. You don't make mistakes. We just craft. We're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. So we incorporate anything we do into the design. And you just want to line that up all the way around. See, when you get to these parts right here, the long parts, you want to take this corner and line them up on there, and then do it. And you see how it... And I'll show you something else here in a minute with this and with this. These are wings. They do not require perforation, so we're going to take that away. But they got a hole. And my hole cutter, my hole punch, I don't have, fancy crafty one or anything. Not for this. My hole punch, you'll notice, is too small. But we're going to work with it, and I'll show you how we're going to fix that. Same way we're going to work on this. Ink. We're going to take this ink here and do it like that. See how I got those big rings and you don't see the white bits no more? We're not doing that on the back. Now on these, I guess I should cover my ink. On these, we're going to take our folds, fold them up, okay, just where they're supposed to be. Take your bone folder, or the handle of your scissors, or the handle of your hole punch, glue bottle. Does not matter what you use. This is a handy tool. This is not a necessary tool. Although, if you do have a couple bucks, you can get them really cheap on Amazon. I'll throw a link to one in the description. And we're going to do the same over here. We're going to fold it up along our lines. You see them there? We're backwards. This is the in. Nope, we weren't backwards. This is the outside. I had to think. Y'all know that's not my strong suit if you've been here before. But I'm here. I'm doing the job. Alright. I don't know if I like that. We may throw some black ink on that too. Grunge it up a little bit. Just go over every fold. Sorry if I shake you up a little bit. I don't know if this is hitting the camera or not. I can't tell. Go over every fold. Okay? we're going to take our ink back out. And this is not an edge piece. I learned this technique yesterday. This is not an edge piece, so we don't necessarily want it to be deep, thick like this. So this is where we're going to do the dabbing part. Where we're just going to do like that. See how it just accentuates the fold there and makes it a little bit darker? Makes it look like it's been sitting there folded for a long time without a whole bunch of extra over there. That's what I'm going for. So shout out to Margaret. Is that how you pronounce it? I hope, over at 7 Plaza. I'll link her too. I hope I pronounced that right, and please, please, please let me know if I did not. I'm English. Well, I'm American, I guess. Sorry. But, I'm trying. Just dab it across. See? You can see it better here, how it just accentuates the fold instead of creating these. Oh, that's a fold. Never mind. Shh. Instead of creating these darker bits, it just accentuates the fold. Here, I'll do about half of this one because I've already started. And you can see here, this is where I've gotten and this is where I have it. I just like the look of that better. I've always done the folds the same way that I do the edges. And then I saw that video last night. If I can remember which video it was, I'll link to it, because I watched a lot of videos last night of hers to get inspired to actually get up and craft today. But if I can remember which video it is, I'll link to it. And it's just so pretty when it's done right. I'm not saying I did it right, but I'm saying I like the look of it. Okay, so now we put away our ink. She's also the one where I got the idea to get multiple of these for different colors. So, let's get all that extra ink off my fingers. Don't want that all over the place. Okay, we have printed, cut, and scored everything. Yes, use cardstock. Now attach the top pocket and wings. Now the top pocket appears to be this little one right here. Except ours is nope. Nope, 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 nope. That's not it. Why is my middle part smaller than everything else? Could it be because I have a stupid printer? It doesn't know what it's talking about and gave me the wrong size? You know what? We're going to make it work. I don't care. We're going to change things. That's why. Why didn't y'all tell me I was using the envelope instead of what I was supposed to be using? Now I feel stupid. You know what? I give up. We're just going to work with it as is, because that's not it either. We're going to put the wings on first because I want them under the pocket. Oh, good. Those fit in pretty well. And it looks like, yeah, they go up to the corners here. I'm going to use this instead. Just going to get out some paper to use as a glue page. I'm going to take this over here. This way I don't get my desk all dirty. Try to keep as much extra glue off your desk as possible. Yes, I use purple glue if I can help it. Because, well, I'm blind as a bat. Purple glue helps. And you just line it up. And then grab the bone folder and press it out. Okay? Did y'all catch how that worked? Because I'm going to show you again. Okay, you turn it over. So you want this on this side of this, on the long side of the half a diamond. On that side of the line. Just glue it up. Don't worry about your paper. It's a glue page. Oh, I lost my cap. It's a glue page. Glue it up. Ooh. Realize that you've done it upside down. And then scrape all that off with your fingers. Because you don't want to do that. Y'all, this is how I craft. I'm telling you, I'm horrible. But that'll stick a little bit, but that's alright. And yes, it wipes off some of the color. I'll show you that in a second. Okay, try this again. Cover it in glue. See the greenish there? Cover it in glue. Line it up. Use your bone folder carefully. It's going to be very grungy in here today. Very grungy in there today. Alright, and then we're going to put the top pocket on. So I have very little. I'm working on a TV tray, guys. I don't have much room. We're going to use this glue to put the top pocket on. Top pocket. I didn't do that. You didn't hear it. I don't care who told you I did. Don't believe them. Alright, see, we want this side out. I guess it's got to go this way, right? Sorry. It's got to go this way, right? Because there's the notch. So here's what we're going to do. Because it's too big, we're going to take here and here. Let me get you back on camera. And here. Well, nobody's saying I'm cheating now. And here, and I shouldn't have left the bone folder underneath. Water you glue down. If you are using this stuff to glue because it is cheap, understandable, that's what I use because I can't afford art glitter glue or any of that. Water that down. That is the only... We're going to have to clip it. I didn't think about that. Okay, we're going to have to clip this. Let's cut off one row of hexes. See if that's long enough. Nope. Half a row more. Do I know where half is? Absolutely not. Am I going to fail miserably trying to cut half all the way across? Absolutely. Test it. Test fit. Test fit. Maybe a little big still, but that's okay. And because I cut it, stupidly printed it wrong, you know, I gotta find a better way to print because it appears that not all pieces are created equal when you print, and it has to resize. I gotta fix that. It's gonna drive me nuts. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put some more glue down, but yes, water your glue if you're using the school glue, because otherwise it is way too thick to come through these bottles and it'll hurt your hands. I know this from experience. Don't test me. You know I know what I'm talking about. You know if I ever find an easier way to do it, I'm gonna do it. Okay, and now that we've got that on, we're gonna trim it up because I printed too big. Printed that part too big anyway. Uh-oh. It provides a little bit of time where you can switch it up, but not much. Let's make sure. Oh, nope. We do have to pull it up some. Too late. I waited too long. Okay, so we're going to have to cut here, and here. Okay, so I'm just gonna wing it. And it looks like a little here. I'm gonna have to re-ink. Oh, you made me ink. No, I do not have any syndrome. So it makes me speak out. I just like to speak out. I should have scored the the wings there, because they don't fold at the moment. And we're gonna. I hate cutting this side, especially when it's foldy. Good enough. I'm trying to make this a quick video, and then everything goes. So we got that. We're gonna just take whatever's on the brush already and re-ink these edges. Okay, we got that. We attach the large pocket. Large pocket goes here. Of course it is. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna assume all of the pieces are like that, because that's too. I told you we don't make mistakes. We make problems that we have to fix. And you can say problems like it's a bad thing, but I wouldn't, because when I think problems in terms of craftiness, I think math problems, word problems, that kind of thing, that kind of problems where they need a solution. Not problems as in my lights got shut off. You can tell they didn't, so it wasn't me. But you see, I'm gonna talk like I have a profound theory, and I don't. But there's problems everywhere in the rest of my life. There's catastrophes. There's mistakes. But I do this to get away from that. And because of that, I will be darned if I'm gonna have a problem while I'm a mistake while I'm crafting, or a real lifestyle problem. Like I said, I'm gonna talk profound, but I'm really not. Okay, I think we've got it to a state where I can use it. Let's ink it up, and my inker fell, and I'm not going after it, so I'll show you another way. Can't keep it 90 degrees if you do it this way, though. You gotta, like, 45, 50, maybe even 75 degrees. And that's not working out so well, because the whole point of this is you have to press to get the ink, right? Which, now my fingers inky. But you'll notice when I pressed, it put more ink on top and left me this stain here. But we do what we must, because we care for the good in all of us, except the ones who are dead. But there's no use crying over every mistake. Just keep on trying till we run out of cake. And this isn't cake. Same concept though, right? Alright. We've got her all inked up. I guess I didn't have to print the backside on this one, but I did. Yay for ink wastage. I'd rather have them back than not, because who knows what's going to happen. Maybe I'll decide it needs a window on the other side, and I'll get my X-Acto blade and stick something hard in there so I don't cut through, and cut a window in the other side. Thank you, self. I needed that extra project today. Fold the envelope. It's going to be hard to do because I forgot to make some score lines, but we can do that. That's no, that's the cutter. I only have one cutter blade at the moment, and it's in the Fiskars. So we're going to skip out on using the Fiskars for a scoreboard. Alright, I hear dogs barking. I wonder if it's time to take my dogs out. They can wait. I've only got a page and a half more of directions for this project. And then I'll do a video afterwards of today's project. I'm really excited for this week. I love Goth. Absolutely love Goth. It did not score a darn thing. Turn it over. I didn't score nothing. What? Did it? Maybe I can't see any score lines. No. No. Try it again on the other side. Yeah, push it down. Press it and press it hard. Hey, that's better. Not great, mind you. No. That's just why we use a scoreboard. I didn't want foldy lines in the wrong spots. It's upside down. By the way. It goes this way. Are you kidding me right now? You know what? I don't need that. It ain't doing nothing for me. Okay. I should have scored them before I put them on. And I didn't. I don't care. Oh wait, it says fold the envelope, and now I'm folding it. I don't feel so smart some days. Here's the envelope. I am not the smart this morning. You know what? We just got a step ahead, that's all. We're going to use this glue that I lost the cap to. It's under my chair somewhere. Cover that whole flap. This one too. So we're going to do this one all at once. You ready? See all that purple? It's so pretty. Fold up. Get it off the edge there. Fold those in. Yes, your hands are now gluey. If you're me, because I used entirely too much glue. Also, they didn't need to go all the way up. Yay, grungy. Take all that excess glue off of there. We're going to try and let it dry a little bit before we attach it. Or fold it up. Attach the envelope under the large pocket. Okay, we can do that. And for this, now we're still going to use this one. Aha, you thought I was going to do something else. Watch. Watch. Oh, it fits! Do you see that? It fits. Finally got something to go right. See? No mistakes. Just a different path to the solution. I'm going to call it that instead of a problem. I like that. No mistakes, just different paths. Glue it up. If you want to be extra, glue over here too. Couldn't hurt. Line it up under the fold line and give it a border because it has enough room to have a border. And then take your bone folder, always the bone folder. Squish it out. Both ways. Make that sucker stick. Alright. Then we fold up the folio like that, just like she tells us in our assembly instructions. And we're supposed to secure these wings with ribbon or lace or yarn, whatever you have. And you know what I have? Oh, I forgot the slanty pockets. Let's add some slanty pockets while we're at it. And you know what? My slanty pockets, I'm going to put one of them backwards like this so you can see the extra pattern. Because she's got that same pattern on there. That was the original pattern anyway. Okay, but mine are going to go like this. I like that zigzag to it. And of course, they're a little long. So we're going to trim them up. It's okay if they're long. We just trim them up. Put out the ink. You only have to do one side because it's getting glued down. And again, trim them up. I recommend on something like these slanty pockets, yes, she's got them in 2 different colors, and that's wonderful. I appreciate that because some creators don't do that. When you have slanty pockets like this, and they're both the same color, like, again, let's say it was these. Print a different pattern on the other side because it's a slanty pocket. You can make it go whichever direction you want. It doesn't have to be the way they intended. It didn't have to be that way. She didn't intend it that way. That's why this one's on there. But I'm just saying, if you buy something from another creator, which I don't see why you would, but anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm kidding. That was a joke. I'm on the design team, guys, so yeah, I'm pushing it. But yes, there's lots of great creators out there. But if you buy something from another creator and it gives you slanty pockets that you want to put together, not all pockets are created to be put together, print a different color on the other side. Because see how this is one pattern and this is another pattern? And then this is still yet another pattern. Yes, it's a Gothic folio, but is that not fun? Look at that. I'm going to tell you now something that bothers me. That it's okay, everybody does their own thing, but I'm going to tell you now, you will never hear me refer to any of my patterns, or I'm probably not on camera doing all this, any of my patterns, any of my projects, any papers as tasty. Unless I say something like, oh, that hamburger on there looks tasty. And that would only be if it's real. Because, never mind. Doesn't matter. Other creators can do what other creators want to do. I slid. Okay. Other creators can do what other creators want to do. I don't like that, so I'm not going to do it. I still watch other creators who do it. Do I cringe when they say tasty? Yeah, sometimes. But you know what? It's their channel. Let them do what they want. I was just letting you know that I ain't doing that. Oh, no. I'm going to leave it. We're going to see what happens. Plus, it adds texture. Can you see that? Put my finger there. I don't know if you can see that or not. It's poked up. We are going to try and leave it that way so that it has that texture on it because I kind of like that. I might go back with some black paint or something and paint it up. But yeah, use ribbon, use lace, twine, yarn, shoestrings. Don't do what I'm about to do. And I'm only doing it because I'm not ready to get up and go get something else. I will for the pictures, for the website, or for the Facebook group. But I'm not ready to do that right now. So what I'm going to do right now is string this piece. We're going to lose our... I just put my finger in it. Well, no texture for us. Okay, we're going to string this. Can you see? Let me move you up. I'm just going to string this through here. And then because I don't want to get up, I'm going to string it through there and put a simple, don't let it too tight. I don't want to break the paper. not in it. This would be a good time to have some sealing wax. And I don't mean sealing as in the ceiling, I mean sealing as in wax letters, wax seals. Press that down. But right underneath it, I'm going to put some glue, and I'm going to make this to where you have to... I didn't fill it, but that's okay. I don't know what's going on in the rest of the house, but they're starting to scare me. But yeah, I'm going to put a little glue. I'm going to make this to where you have to break the seal to get it to open. Drizzle some glue here. And you'll notice I'm putting a lot of glue on here. That's on purpose. But yeah, there you have it. Our folio envelope not quite a corset. I should put more dots and make it a little corset. Okay, that's a project for another day. Thank you for joining me today. If you like the video, please subscribe. Every subscribe helps keep an orphan of the planet rhubarb out of harm's way. I don't know. But if you like what you saw, please consider doing a subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications. Be sure to check out the Natty and Moon Facebook group and Etsy link that I'm going to put in the description. And also check out my Linktree and Ko-fi. We're going to call it Ko-fi. I keep saying that. I'm moving my stuff away from Etsy for personal reasons. It's okay, doesn't matter. I'm still going to buy stuff from Etsy because there's a lot of good creators on there. But anyway, check out my links, check out the Natty and Moon links, and check out, remember, these are free kits, this Junetober thing. These are free kits. You just have to go in and sign up to be in the Facebook group, and then once you're in, there's 3 weeks, I believe. Well, not 3 weeks fully yet, because we're on week 3 now. I believe you can still get the older links, but I am not sure. I will check and see. But there's also a word challenge. It's a 30-day word challenge, but you work on it at your own pace. Pick whichever words you want to do whenever you want to do them. There's some prizes still left to be handed out. So get over there, check it out, join up. Once you get in there, there will be an invite link for Discord, I believe. We've got a pretty nice community over on Discord. We're friendly bunch. And again, this video is, I don't want to say sponsored, but I guess sort of sponsored. I'm part of the design team. I get this kit for free. You get this kit for free. It doesn't really... But yeah, I'm part of the design team, so I'm going to push Natty and Moon stuff. I'm also going to do other creator stuff, and I'll let you, if I like it, I'm going to tell you I like it. If I don't like it, I'm going to tell you I don't like it. There are kits from Natty and Moon that are not my style. That's okay, because they have so many kits. Over 200 on the Etsy shop. There's definitely something there to fit your style. So go check them out. Alright. Peace.